Have you ever wondered why we tend to compare our lives to those of others even when we know it's not beneficial? It's a curious human tendency, isn't it? We're hardwired to gauge our own progress by looking sideways at our peers, our neighbors, our friends. Social media amplifies this instinct, offering us a constant stream of others' achievements to measure against our own. Now, let's introduce an interesting paradox. On one hand, comparison can be a powerful motivator, spurring us on to reach greater heights. But on the flip side, it can also breed discontent, leading us down a path of frustration and unhappiness. The more we compare, the wider the chasm between our reality and our aspirations seems to grow. So, what's the solution? How do we navigate this paradox of comparison? The answer may be simpler than you think. The key to escaping this comparison trap: focus on yourself. Allow me to share the story of Sam, a person who found success by focusing on their own journey rather than comparing it to others. Sam was just like many of us, living in a world where comparison is the norm. Sam constantly looked at others' achievements, always feeling a pang of envy, a sense of inadequacy. Every success of a friend or colleague felt like a personal failure. The joy of others' triumphs was overshadowed by the shadow of self-doubt. One day Sam stumbled upon an old quote that read, "Comparison is the thief of joy." It resonated deeply. Sam began to realize that by comparing themselves to others, they were robbing themselves of happiness. They had been so focused on the triumphs of others that they had forgotten to celebrate their own victories, no matter how small they seemed. This realization led Sam down a new path, a journey of self-focus. They decided to set their own goals based on their passions and dreams, not on what others were doing. They started to celebrate their own achievements, whether it was finishing a book, learning a new skill, or even just having a good day. Every small win was a step forward on their own unique journey. The change didn't happen overnight. It was a slow, sometimes challenging process. But with each passing day, Sam felt a growing sense of contentment. They began to feel less envious, less inadequate. They started to enjoy their own journey, their own successes. They found joy in their personal growth, in the progress they were making towards their own goals. Sam's life began to improve in ways they hadn't anticipated. They felt happier, more fulfilled. They had more energy and enthusiasm for their own projects and ideas. They found that by focusing on their own journey, they were able to achieve more than they ever had when they were consumed by comparison. They discovered the power of self-focus. By turning their attention inward, Sam was able to uncover their true potential. They found a sense of purpose and direction that had been missing. They realized that their journey was unique, and that was its beauty. They understood that success wasn't about being better than others, but about being the best version of themselves. And so, Sam's story is an inspiration for all of us. It's a reminder that we each have our own unique journey, our own path to success. It's a testament to the power of self-focus over comparison. So let's take a leaf out of Sam's book. Let's focus on ourselves, on our own journeys. Let's celebrate our own successes, and let's find joy in our own growth, because at the end of the day, our story is waiting to be written. Sam's story is a testament to the power of self-focus over comparison. Sam's story offers valuable insights into the benefits of focusing on oneself. Let's delve into Sam's journey. A story that resonates with many of us. Sam was a hardworking individual, always eager to outperform others. This competitive spirit, while beneficial in certain aspects, began to take a toll on Sam's mental well-being. The constant comparison with others, the relentless pursuit of outdoing everyone else, left Sam feeling exhausted and unfulfilled. Sam's turning point came when they realized the futility of this comparison game. They understood that life is not about outpacing others, but about running your own race. It was then that Sam decided to shift the focus inward and concentrate on personal growth. This decision marked the beginning of Sam's transformative journey. One of the primary lessons from Sam's story is the importance of setting personal goals. Goals give a sense of direction, a purpose to strive for. They are the milestones that mark our journey towards self-improvement. For Sam, setting personal goals was instrumental in redirecting their energy towards constructive endeavors. These goals were not influenced by others' achievements or expectations, but were tailored to Sam's aspirations and capabilities. Another crucial lesson is the need to ignore distractions. In a world that thrives on comparison, it's easy to get sidetracked by others' success stories. However, Sam chose to use these stories as inspiration rather than points of comparison. They understood that everyone's journey is unique, with its own set of challenges and triumphs, and that comparing one's path with others is like comparing apples to oranges. Embracing one's unique journey is perhaps the most profound lesson from Sam's story. Each of us is on a distinct path with different starting points, different routes, and different destinations. Sam's story teaches us that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to life. Our paths are as unique as we are, and it's crucial to honor and embrace this individuality. Sam found solace in their own journey, and this acceptance played a pivotal role in their transformation. Finally, Sam's story emphasizes the power of persistence. Change is not instantaneous, it's a gradual process that requires consistent effort and unwavering determination. Sam's transformation didn't happen overnight. There were moments of doubt, instances of setback, but Sam remained steadfast in their pursuit of self-improvement. They understood that the journey is just as important, if not more so, than the destination. Sam's transformation wasn't easy, but it was worth it, and it all started with a decision to focus on themselves. Let Sam's story inspire us to shift our focus inward, to set our personal goals, ignore distractions, embrace our unique journey, and persist in our pursuit of self-improvement. For it is in focusing on ourselves that we truly flourish. You might be wondering, how can I focus on myself like Sam did? Well, here are some practical tips. Let's start with setting personal goals. It's not about how lofty or grand these goals are, but how much they resonate with you. What do you want to achieve? Where do you see yourself in 5, 10, or 15 years? Take a moment to reflect on these questions and write down your answers. They don't need to be perfect, and you can always revisit them later. The important thing is to start. Having a clear vision of your future can act as a compass, guiding you through life's ups and downs and keeping you grounded in your own journey. Once you have your goals set, it's time to break them down into manageable steps. This is where the magic happens. By creating a plan of action, you're not just dreaming about your future, you're actively working towards it. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a victory in itself. Celebrate these victories, for they are proof of your progress. Moving on to mindfulness, this is an age-old practice that can help you stay present and focused. It's about paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations in the present moment without judgment. This might sound simple, but it's actually quite profound. By practicing mindfulness, you can learn to tune out distractions, reduce stress, and gain a deeper understanding of yourself. There are many ways to practice mindfulness. You could start with a few minutes of deep breathing each day, gradually increasing the duration as you get more comfortable. Or you could try mindful eating, paying close attention to the taste, texture, and smell of your food. The key is to find a method that suits you and to be consistent. Now let's talk about one of the biggest distractions of our time: social media. It's easy to get caught up in the highlight reels of other people's lives, comparing yourself to them and feeling inadequate. But remember, social media is not a true reflection of reality. It's a curated version of life, filled with carefully chosen photos and well-crafted statuses. Limiting your social media use can do wonders for your mental health and self-focus. Try setting aside specific times of the day for social media and stick to them. You might be surprised at how much free time you have when you're not constantly scrolling through feeds. Use this time to engage in activities that you enjoy and that contribute to your personal growth. And finally, don't forget to take care of your physical health. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep can boost your mood, increase your energy levels, and improve your overall well-being. When you feel good physically, it's easier to focus on yourself and your goals. It's important to note that focusing on yourself doesn't mean ignoring others. It's about finding a balance between taking care of your own needs and being there for the people you care about. After all, you can't pour from an empty cup. These are just a few tips to help you focus on yourself. You might find some more effective than others. And that's okay. The journey of self-focus is not a one-size-fits-all approach. It's a personal journey, unique to each individual. Remember, the journey of self-focus is a personal one. Find what works for you. Focusing on yourself can lead to a happier, more fulfilled life. But how exactly does this happen? Let's unravel this mystery. Imagine a world where you're not bound by the chains of comparison, where you're not constantly measuring your worth against someone else's achievements. In this world, you're free to rise at your own pace, to grow in your own unique ways. This, my friends, is the world of self-focus, and it's a world that's waiting for you to step in. When you shift your attention from others to yourself, you start to see things in a new light. You begin to recognize your strengths and appreciate your individuality. You start to see the beauty in your own journey, and that in itself is a source of immense joy. But the benefits of self-focus don't stop at happiness. It has a profound impact on your mental health too. When you're not constantly comparing yourself to others, you're less likely to feel inadequate or stressed. You're more likely to feel content with where you are, and that can significantly reduce feelings of anxiety and depression. And then there's personal fulfillment. When you focus on yourself, you set your own goals, your own standards of success. You're not chasing someone else's dream, you're chasing your own. And there's a certain satisfaction that comes from achieving a goal that's truly yours, a goal that aligns with your values and passions. It's a feeling of fulfillment that's hard to describe, but once you've tasted it, you'll know it's worth pursuing. Now, some people might argue that focusing on oneself is selfish, but let me tell you this. Caring for yourself is not selfish. It's necessary. It's only when you're at peace with yourself that you can truly be at peace with others. It's only when you're happy with who you are that you can genuinely be happy for others. So, in a way, focusing on yourself is the first step to becoming a more compassionate and understanding person. And remember, focusing on yourself doesn't mean ignoring the world around you. It means understanding that your journey is unique. It means respecting your pace, your path. It means celebrating your victories, no matter how small they may seem to others. It means learning from your mistakes, not beating yourself up over them. It means recognizing that you're a work in progress, and that's perfectly okay. So take a moment, breathe, look within, focus on you, because when you do, you'll realize that you're enough just as you are. You don't need to be more like someone else to be worthy. You are worthy, right here, right now. When you focus on yourself, you're not just improving your life. You're writing your own unique story. And trust me, it's a story that's worth telling. It's a story that's worth living. In a world where comparison is the norm, choosing to focus on yourself can be a radical act of self-love. It's like choosing a path less traveled, a path that leads to self-discovery, growth, and ultimately, fulfillment. We've explored this concept in depth, from understanding the paradox of comparison to learning valuable lessons from Sam's story. Remember, Sam didn't let the successes of others distract him. He chose to focus on his own path, his own goals. That focus, that unwavering determination, led him to find his true potential. This is the power of self-focus. It's not about being oblivious to the world around you. It's about understanding that your journey is unique, that your path is not meant to be a mirror image of someone else's. So leave the distractions behind. Set your goals. Pursue them with determination. Focus on yourself, embrace your unique journey, and watch as you flourish in ways you never thought possible.